But I wanted to just start off with a tweet, actually, which isn't mine. So this is from somebody called Tribble M on social media on X, who put this tweet out this morning. And I thought, you know what a great way to start the show. So Casemiro's staying. Sancho won't lower his wages. Rashford won't humble himself and join a smaller club than Barcelona. And Garnacho to Napoli links have gone quiet and he's walking around in a Villa shirt. Also, no noise on Rasmus or Onana. I ask again, where is the money coming from to sign more players, and how the bloody hell is Amorim going to get a pre-season and be ready for the start of the season? And I think that's a question that actually isn't moaning. That is a question that is absolutely valid. We were on the 8 o'clock show last night when we heard that Casemiro's staying. We're not shocked by that. So what's going to happen in the midfield? In relation to Richard Rios, by the way, no definitive concrete links to him at all. You know how much he's going for from Palmeiras? £20 million. £20 million is what he's going for. You don't pay silly prices in Brazil. Like Estevao, who's going from the same club to Chelsea, is going for about £28 million. So Richard Rios is available for £20 million in the midfield. There are deals that can be done. There are goalkeepers that can be bought. There are strikers that can be bought. There are midfielders that can be bought. There are centre-backs that can be bought. I mean, bloody Iheanacho at Sporting Lisbon and Diamonde at Sporting are both available for under 40 million quid. There are players available all over the place. The problem is the money. And we'll talk about Garnacho and Gyökeres, and they are the new stories this morning. But hello everybody, today's clip is supported by Sleeper. Before we dive in, let me tell you a bit more about Sleeper. This app is making serious waves. It was the #1 downloaded sports app in the US during the NFL season, even beating heavyweights such as ESPN and Yahoo. Sleeper isn't just popular, it's because they truly deliver the best fantasy experience. You get deeper customization, more league options, and all the bells and whistles that make managing your fantasy team a blast. But that's not all. Sleeper is growing a fantastic community with several million people using it daily for their sports fix. Sleeper has a broad appeal and is genuinely built for everyone. So, if you're looking to up your fantasy game, make sure to check out Sleeper by clicking the link in the video description. Trust me, you won't regret it. That tweet is so good because it's sort of like, if I'm Ruben Amorim, I really feel sorry for him, because I look at United and I look at what I've just said there about the list of players. I mean, you could add Anthony in there as well. It's not just Sancho won't lower his wages. Rashford's got a hard on for Barcelona in a footballing sense. He won't go anywhere else. Garnacho can't find a club. It's like Tiger Woods with an empty golf bag. You've got who else? You've also got Anthony. The club that wants him can't afford him. Onana won't go anywhere. He's been stubborn. And Rasmus, there's no interest in a permanent deal either. So you've got all these players that need to go to sell to buy, and they're not going anywhere. And I look at the Amorim situation and I go, it's a bit like, you know, I look at Amorim at Man United and I think, I'm not doing the Christmas one. I've used that so many times. What shall I use? Okay, so you Ruben Amorim. This is how I would describe Ruben Amorim's situation at the moment, just in case people aren't sympathetic to it. You walk into a bar. You just stood there at the bar, you only just ordered a drink, and this person taps you on the shoulder and said, let me buy it you. You turn round and instantly there's an attraction there. They're attractive. It's a dream girl and they're going to buy you a drink. You're single, looking to mingle. You have a chat with them for the next couple of hours. Fantastic personality, which is important. Good banter. They're interested in football. They're very attractive. Everything, tick, 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 tick. The perfume smells great. Everything's brilliant, right? You have a few more dates and everything's going fantastic and you're thinking, this is it, this is it. Anyway, this is not a first night thing. That's not attractive. After a few dates, you end up back in the room, right? You go into the bathroom just to brush your teeth and freshen up, you know, bit of aftershave down there, whatever, right? You walk out, the person that you thought was in that bedroom isn't there. They've removed their makeup, they've took everything off, it's all hanging out, literally. I thought you were a woman. And that's fine, but that's not what I signed up for. Yeah, they've got a face like a bag of spanners. Their body odour is like roadkill. And their personality has gone from interested in football to they've put the telly on as a background noise and they're watching cricket. And their personality is like an angry Rottweiler who's just trodden on a thorn. Everything's gone wrong. Now, Dave in the chat saying I still would. And that's the point. That's the point. If you still would, you can't complain. If Amorim knew all that, he can't complain. But if Amorim's been dating the person they thought was going to be amazing, and then they open the bathroom door and they walk into that, I feel sorry for him. Has he been missold? Or is he getting screwed over? That is the question. I'm not going to sit here and... I do feel sorry for Amorim. I don't know how he's going to build a Man United with what he's being given. But did he walk into it willingly? And that's the balance, isn't it? But I do feel sorry for him because I think, you know, the perfume... I'm back in the bedroom. All the talk of rebuilds, pre-seasons, a transfer window, United are going to win the league in 3 years. From where I'm looking at the moment, he's been screwed over. He might get screwed over in that bedroom if he turns round. But the point is, and he might like it, but the point is, did he walk into this willingly? Because... I'm not speaking from experience. It's never happened to me. But if it did happen to me, I'm sorry. I've got a right to choose. And I would open the door and say, see you later. I'm not into any of that. I don't want any of that. And you should have told me at the start. At least I could have made a choice. I'm making a choice now. We're both embarrassed. See you later. But my point is, I don't want that point. The point is, I am confused as to whether Amorim was on board with this or not. And I don't know whether he is. If he knew all this crap, then you can't have sympathy for him. But I just think United have lied to him. I really do. I think they've said, in the summer, we're going to get rid of all these players and then we'll bring you all these players in. And then now they're going, we can't get rid of them. And that's that. You know, get your comments in below. Don't get your comments in about the bedroom scenario. I don't really know. I mean, look, I got told a story years ago about somebody that was in Thailand, and basically they thought it was a lady, and it was a lady boy. They got back to the hotel room, and they thought, well, I've got this far. Let's crack on. Actually, that was an episode of Alan Partridge. I've just remembered that wasn't a story. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But anyway, I should have done the Christmas story. The Christmas story would have been, you know, your parents tell you you're getting a PS5, you're really excited about it, you tell all your friends, you've bought some games for it, you've saved up, you wake up on Christmas Day morning, you run downstairs with the FIFA that you've saved up for, and there's a pair of socks, you're not getting a PS5. Maybe that would have been better. Anyway, look, 120 million euros, 2 players is not good business, says the Duke. Nicholas has gifted a membership as well. Rub says, morning all. And Mark, I've had pneumonia, says Andy Atherton. I'm home, but it left me unable to walk, so loads of physio. The community is the best. Yeah, this is really good news about Andy Atherton. Not that he's had pneumonia, that's never good news. I think John Sullivan died of that, the Only Fools and Horses writer, at about 60 years of age. So, God, we're going all over the place here. We're not even hitting the headlines. Andy Atherton is a valued member of this community. Most of you will know him. He announced last night that he's been away for 3 weeks because he's been in critical care. He's now struggling to walk. He's had pneumonia. So we are happy that he is back and on the mend. We just didn't know what the issue was, and he's told us there, Andy. So, you know, thoughts and prayers with you. Hope you're on the mend, mate. Value as everybody is saying as well. Okay, let me hit the news for you this morning. I feel like that first moon. Look, the point stands. I do feel sorry for Amorim, and I think this transfer window is descending into like every other transfer window at the moment, which is... Goldbridge, that's the end of the clip. I'm sure you enjoyed it. In fact, I bet that's the best clip you've ever watched. So there's no reason not to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you never miss a clip again. In fact, smash a like on the video because we all know only legends like videos and you are all legends. So please smash a like on the video and we will see you again on the next one. Thank you very much for watching as always.